All right, I think we're here. Uh, Welcome to the League of Nothing Season 1 Championships. We're live. Unless you're watching this later, in which case I was live and you are not. This is the championship for our first ever full 14-week season, and it pits Coach Luke's Annapolis Lightning Bolts at 11-3 versus Coach Storm's Wheeling Island Godfathers at 12-2, and the great Phil Bliss 920 joining us in the chat. Hello. I know he is a big fan of the league, and we are a big fan of him and all of his work. A well-established author and Ohio Valley celebrity in his own right. Let's take a look at today's matchup and see how this is going to go. Wheeling Island, of course, the favored team, maybe not initially favored going into the season. I think Annapolis, being that they won kind of the first, we'll call it season 0 tournament, was maybe the favorite there. But either way, both teams have had a stellar season, just 2 losses for Wheeling Island, both of them coming in back-to-back games in the middle of the season. But only today we will find out which of these two can hoist the inaugural trophy or other fictional award, which we have yet to determine. Let's get started. Looks like we have a pretty standard kickoff. The Lightning Bolts will be in the blue jerseys. Meanwhile, the Godfathers returning the kickoff now in the white away-looking jerseys. There is no designated home team here. This is being played on a neutral field.
Second down.
We have our first catch of the game as well. Both of these teams have had pretty good offense. Probably a little bit more in the favor of Wheeling Island throughout the year. Annapolis took a little bit longer to get going. They were kind of middling around the beginning part of the season before kind of getting hot towards the end. There was really only about 3 or 4 teams that could have competed for these 2 only playoff spots. Well, actually only 3 teams when it came down to it, the other being the Big Pool Bandicoots, ran by Coach Lance, but they got knocked out in week 14 in a de facto playoff situation. We have a fumble. Oh, Wheeling Island recovers. So that is fortunate for them after kind of sputtering out there. Let's watch and see what happens.
It's caught.
First down.
You'll recognize a lot of these names, like Bert Crutchfield. These are all generated by the Pro Strategy Football 2026 engine. None of them are real, but they're real to us, and they're real to these team owners and coaches and their fans, and that's really all that matters. We have a very nice first down run going on by Mr. Crutchfield up into the red zone, as they call it, and now in position to score.
Second down.
The Lightning Bolts defense has been clutch when it's needed to be. Let's see what they can do here. And contrary to what you may believe, I do not know the results of these games in advance. I'm watching this now, just as you are.
Touchdown!
And I'm seeing this touchdown that Wheeling Island has scored along with you. The first score of the game. Attempting to tack on the extra point.
It's good!
7-0. Wheeling Island about halfway through the first quarter. We'll see if Annapolis elects to try anything crazy on the return here as Jay Godsey, number 14, bobbing and weaving through players and getting all the way up to about the 36. Very finesse moves there. And a scramble by the quarterback.
Out of bounds. Second
Incredible
down.
athleticism by this team. We will, of course, be adding 2 more teams to the league for season 2. One of them has already been determined. That is the Scranton Paper Workers. Another is yet to be
Second
named,
down.
but will be in the coming days. So please stay tuned for that.
Incomplete. Third down.
An early third down situation here occurring. They elect to pass.
Incomplete. Fourth down.
Did not work out good. Wheeling Island has a chance to capitalize here on this. Admittedly, both teams probably kind of miffed that World Cup coverage is superseding what they're able to do and kind of limiting their exposure to this stream on a very niche YouTube channel. I think if the World Cup was not going on, this could have been perhaps an NBC Sports or maybe an ESPN Plus play.
Incomplete. Second down. There's a penalty on the play.
Like we have our first penalty.
Defense.
Ooh, that's a pretty significant one.
Second down.
Definitely going to keep Wheeling Island back in the game at this rate. And Crutchfield with an
First
amazing
down.
run there. 18 yards. Made it look very easy. At this rate, I mean,
Second down.
Annapolis is looking very overmatched. Still quarter one, but they are eating time off the clock rather quickly.
Third down. First down.
And
Out
as
of bounds.
Hobart Spires scrambles for the first down, I should note there are two games going on here in the household. One is the League of Nothing Championship. The other game that's going on is The Sims 4,
First down.
where my wife has managed to create a family of some a very unorthodox couple. And
Second
is
having
having them live in some kind of
play.
mansion to my left. You can't see it on screen, but I can, and it's quite interesting. There was a proposal in the bathroom as part of this.
It's caught.
First down. Out of bounds.
Oh, first and goal on the 4. A chance to really build some more momentum here, and it looks like they're going to get it.
Touchdown.
Is that the backup running back? Incredible. 13-0 with a chance to add one more point via the extra kick.
It's good.
Not the start that Coach Luke's Annapolis Lightning Bolts wanted to have here. And if they're going to defend their tournament title from a couple years ago, they may need to start making some adjustments. Maybe it's just
Touchback.
slow first quarter and they get things going here as the second quarter begins shortly. Oh, and this is a great start. Look at that huge
First
run.
down.
Over 25 yards.
Second down.
I was not expecting to see this much of a run game, and because of that, the first quarter went by very, very quickly. We're moving on here to the second quarter, and now they elect to pass. A huge catch for a touchdown. Amazing. Just like that,
Touchdown!
Annapolis is back into it. And this has to be nearly automatic for them at this point to get the extra
it's
point.
Good.
We'll see if this high-octane offense continues on both sides. Wheeling Island's going to try to answer. They're having a lot of success on their kick returns, putting them in great initial field position.
Second down.
And as Phil Bliss calls out the momentum shift, I should again mention that despite the fact that the
Third
Godfathers logo is featured prominently at midfield, this is a neutral field location. And I
Fourth
believe it's also
down.
indoors, so weather should not be a factor. But I honestly don't remember if it is indoors or not. Either way, Wheeling Island forced to punt. Pretty good coffin corner kick to the 4.
It's caught.
I would
Second
think that if
down.
the Lightning Bolts can get a touchdown from starting at their own 4-yard line, that's going to send quite a message to the
First
other
down.
sideline.
Incomplete. Second down. There's a penalty on the play.
Merlin Wilson with a great stop. What an amazing name. Wizard-like in execution.
Incomplete. Second down.
Seemed like a very quick, decisive pass there that kind of threw that one away.
Incomplete. Third down.
It's caught.
Oh, another big-time pass.
First down.
Huge gains on some of these throws. We're really seeing things go absolutely crazy early on in this first half. And another big run, just
First down.
stiff-arming players, weaving around them, Tokyo Drift style. This is significant. He's going again for another
First down.
10-yard plus gain. The first down's coming, and they don't stop coming, just like the Smash Mouth song All-Star. Rest in peace to the late
It's
Steve
caught.
Harwell.
First down.
The Lightning Bolts paying their best Shrek tribute right now as they continue to go forward
It's caught.
in the
Second
red
down.
zone, eating time off the clock and attempting to score the equalizing touchdown. Thought he was going to have
down.
it there. Wow.
It's caught.
Touchdown.
And we are but an extra point away from a tie game with 6:46 left in the second quarter.
It's good.
What an amazing turnaround to see there. Effectively, a factory reset for this game has just taken place. These teams might as well be starting 0-0. The question is, like, what team is going to be unable to keep up this pace first? Because I think that will go a
Second
long
down.
way in determining who walks away with the trophy.
It's caught.
Third down. Injury on the field.
Oh, star running back is down. Hopefully not too serious. You'd like to see him come back
It's
and tear
gone.
things up, but player
First
safety comes
down.
first. Apparently, they'll just switch to the passing game. Their backup tight end getting a very nice catch there on a huge
Second
pass.
down.
Up, and he's back.
Third down.
I mean, both of these offenses are just playing lights out. I mean, look at this. Running game,
First down.
probably one of the best dual running back performances I've seen
Second down.
all
There's a
season.
penalty on the play.
Personal foul.
Oh, that could be huge. Wheeling Island now the beneficiary of 2 personal
Touchdown.
conduct penalties, and now they get a touchdown to retake the lead.
It's good.
And with just a little over 2 minutes left here in the first half, you have to wonder, what is Annapolis going to do with their timeouts? Can they make the most of this situation and run an effective 2-minute drill? It's going to be hard if you're starting from the 15. He would have been, I think, better advised to let that go into the end zone. I think at this point you
Second down.
play for the first down and then you play for the field goal. Over 100 rushing yards on the day for the Godfathers and
It's
almost
caught.
as many for the Lightning Bolts. And I spoke too soon because with that short
First
pass, they've
down.
crossed midfield. Holy moly. And they're wasting no time.
It's caught.
Out of bounds. Second down.
Very well coached right here. Great decisions. Great awareness to get out of bounds.
Incomplete.
That's a
Third
misstep,
down.
but they can afford to do that.
It's caught.
First down.
Still haven't burned a timeout yet.
Incomplete.
They may not need to at this
Second
rate.
down.
But even if they leave, if they can't score and they leave the Godfathers with even 40 seconds, I think that's kind of dangerous.
Incomplete.
Oh, and that was a
Third
dangerous
down.
pass. Looked like it was in double, maybe triple coverage. And now forces them into another passing
Incomplete.
situation, and they will
Fourth
have
down.
an opportunity.
Entry
The
on
Godfathers
field.
will. Oh, Tracy Vitale is down. Just had his wind knocked out. Okay. Let's see if they can get this very long 54-yard field goal. This would be huge.
It's good.
Incredible clutch kick under pressure with less than 2 minutes remaining in the half. Cutting the lead to 4. The Godfathers still with their timeouts. And they're going to elect to go for this here. With Crutchfield playing so well, you have to wonder if they'll try to throw it to him out of the backfield.
Second down.
Instead, they elect to pitch it backwards, which, interesting choice. Wow, and they let the clock run out. I thought they were going to be aggressive there. Either way, 21-17 to end the first half, and we immediately go into the second half because we waste no time here in the League of Nothing. You have no more than 3 seconds to read the stats on the screen. Maybe should have slowed it down for the live version of this, but you know what? It's all good.
Second down.
So Annapolis has the ball. I would argue that even though they are losing and didn't have a super great last drive, that the momentum is
It's
with them because they did in fact
First
score and cut the
down.
lead, and they got the ball back at the beginning of the second half. So I think that in itself was a moral victory,
Incomplete. Second down.
but there's still a lot of ball to play.
It's caught.
Third down.
It's caught.
Fourth down.
Oh, decision time here on a 4th and 1. They're electing to punt. Perhaps a critical decision that we'll be revisiting in the post game, depending on how this shakes out. Pretty good stop there, though, to leave them inside their own 20.
Interception.
Oh, wow. Oh. Now they have fortune in their favor.
Second down.
The Bolts, they got to come away with a touchdown here. I think a field goal is not sufficient. In a big game
down.
like this, you definitely want to capitalize on these turnovers. A flag on the play. Probably a holding call
First
that should be
down.
coming back.
There's a penalty on the play.
Offsides.
Oh, and I'm incorrect. Instead, it is a first down due to a defensive penalty.
It's
And an
caught.
easy touchdown. Santiago Leyva there, giving Annapolis their first lead of the game by 3 points.
It's good.
Indeed. Still 10 minutes left in the third in a back and forth affair that now I think could go either way. I am amazed at how many kickoffs are being attempted to return here and how well they're doing. Are we unbelievable. He's going, and no one is going to be able to stop number 14 on the Godfathers. And just like that, they have retaken the
Touchdown!
lead. No penalties. A 96-yard return for Jawan Harrison. Incredible. They'll try to add the extra point. Wow.
It's good.
That is not something you see often, especially in a high-profile championship matchup such as this. Ooh, that basically, they undid all of Annapolis's hard work in a matter of seconds, and that could be a bit demoralizing. Let's see if they can rally around the troops here and not get too discouraged.
It's caught.
Pretty good
First
start.
down. Second down.
All right, at midfield, they're not panicking.
Incomplete.
Quarterback
Third
dodging
down.
what could have
There's
been
a
a
penalty on the
costly
play.
sack.
Offense.
Coming back anyway.
It's caught.
Third down.
A nice short pass there to let the wide receiver do the bulk of the work and some yards after catch action.
Incomplete.
Ooh,
Fourth down.
that's a costly incompletion on another somewhat long pass by the Lightning Bolts. We've seen that a couple of times now. They're going to punt. Buried at the 7.
Second down.
Now, how aggressive do you want to be on defense here?
Third down. Incomplete. Fourth down.
Okay, we're seeing another punt. A fair catch within the 50, Annapolis with a chance. They would love to see a score here. They would love to take back this lead in workmanlike fashion.
False start. Offense.
And that just comes down to poor execution and timing, the false start there.
It's caught.
First down.
And making up for it immediately. The ability for them to compensate for their deficiencies and mistakes has
Out of
kept them
bounds.
in this
Second
game so
down.
far. Meanwhile, it feels like Wheeling Island has done everything in bursts. An
Third
amazing
down.
first quarter, an amazing kick return, but they haven't been able to consistently shut the Bolts
Incomplete.
down.
Fourth down.
And we have a long field goal attempt to bring them within 1 point. He made it from 54 earlier. This looks good,
Wide left.
but it is not. Oh. Another hinge point for
It's
this
caught.
match, potentially. Wheeling Island takes over, and they waste no time. Going down the sideline with ease,
First down.
all the way to the 25 already. And just chewing time off the clock as well. By staying in bounds
Second down.
and taking their time, choosing their next play.
Third down. Out of bounds.
Looks like they'll have to
Fourth
settle
down.
for a field goal attempt here, but if they get it, it would put them a touchdown ahead.
It's good.
And a 7-point lead now with 16 and a half minutes left in this contest for the inaugural full season League of Nothing Championship. I should note, Season 2 will likely begin as early as next week. So you will not be missing out on League of Nothing action for too long.
It's caught.
Second down.
The format will remain the same. a 14-week schedule.
Third down.
However, we will split the league into 2 divisions, and the winner of each division will play each other in a championship match at the end of the season, as we now hit the end of the third quarter, and it's crunch time. Quarter 4 is upon us. Annapolis with the ball.
Incomplete. Fourth down.
Not a great start. We'll have to see what this flag is, but Wheeling Island does have the potential to be in the driver's seat here for the final quarter of the game, unless this comes back.
Penalty on the play.
Illegal procedure. Offense.
And they will continue to keep the ball. The penalty not affecting them in the slightest.
Second down.
As they start marching down the field.
Third down. Incomplete. Fourth down.
Wow, okay. A chance to drive down the field, take some time off the clock, squandered pretty quickly here. They will pin the Lightning Bolts within the 5-yard line. But they have given up control of the ball. And we've seen what can happen with some of these offensive players on both sides can just go absolutely crazy on these plays.
It's caught.
First down.
I'll tell you what.
Second down.
A long offensive, effective drive here for the Lightning Bolts that culminates in a touchdown.
Third down.
Would be gigantic because it would leave little time left and potentially put this game into overtime. Oh, a costly sack. And just like that, we're back into punt mode. They kick it out of bounds. What will the Godfathers choose to do now?
Second down. Third down.
A lot of just up the middle running. It has not been effective for either team here late in the game.
Incomplete. Fourth down.
I can definitely understand the reasoning a little bit more from Wheeling Island side because they are in the lead, but they didn't take very much time off the clock here. And now Annapolis has to another uphill climb, essentially, starting at their own 19.
Incomplete. Second down.
Could be that the wideouts are getting tired. Could it just be the pressure of the moment getting to both receiver and passer alike?
Incomplete. Fourth down. There's a penalty on the play.
Defense.
Wow. And that saved the Annapolis drive, which was going to be a punt.
Incomplete. Third down.
As both my wife and dog have entered the commentary booth and are now exiting the commentary booth.
Fourth down.
Another punt happening by the Lightning Bolts. This fourth quarter has been kind of a kicking contest. There's 6 minutes left. I think that's probably the last punt you see out of the Lightning Bolts at this point because if they're given that opportunity again, I think they have to go for it, and they need to make a stop here. Oh, my goodness.
First down.
The Godfathers attempting to shut the door on the Bolts here with a touchdown.
Touchdown!
It's a 2-score game with 5:07 left. Should have gone for it indeed. I question the Bolts' decision to punt there.
It's good!
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of passing and a lot of scrambling around here, but they're going to need some big plays and potentially the help of a rare onside kick. It looks like that player just fell over. No one was near him. And now they have 92 yards to the end zone. A flag on the play here.
Incomplete. Second down. There's a penalty on the play.
Interference. Defense.
Perhaps Merlin Wilson a little too aggressive on the pass deflection attempt.
Incomplete. Second down.
Doesn't look like they're going to capitalize on the free yards on that pass.
It's caught.
Third down.
I mean, there's still plenty of time here, but you do need to convert these. And that's a great
First
example
down.
on what you should be doing. 404. Error found. Where is it?
It's caught.
R. Gabbard. Running like crazy, heading straight for the end zone.
First down.
Ran out of gas. They need to capitalize here. The Bolts need this to stay in
caught.
range. They get it.
Touchdown.
And with 3:38 left and all timeouts remaining, I do wonder if they will go for the onside kick. They may kick this away.
It's good.
It depends on how aggressive their coach wants to be. I would probably go for the onside kick. It doesn't look like they're going to. They're going to kick it away and hope that the defense can bail them out. And giving the defense very little room to work with as it gets returned to the 37 with 200 seconds remaining. Oh my goodness. It is an interception. Annapolis gambling on their defense. Oh,
Out
and
of
paying
bounds.
off.
Second down. Third down.
The Wheeling Island Godfathers quarterback creating a British Open Jean Van de Velde situation with that interception. Now you have to wonder if they've lost the momentum and the fans completely.
Fourth down.
Fourth down, critical conversion here. 12 yards to go. Oh, and I spoke too soon about how good I thought Annapolis had it. They give the ball up.
Incomplete. Second down.
Still all timeouts on the table. This is not over, but the arrow swinging very heavily in the Godfather's
Third
favor,
down.
especially if they can convert this 3rd and 8. Annapolis takes their first time out. Oh,
First down.
incredible on a quarterback draw. Hobart Spires scrambling for a first down and putting this perhaps all but out of reach. They still have the 2-minute warning, so I
Second
think you could
down.
still probably stop them here. As long as you don't let them get a first down, Annapolis has a shot.
Third down.
But they got absolutely bamboozled on that play. Absolutely bamboozled. No timeouts for the Bolts. 2-minute warning. So this will be the last stoppage that they'll be able to force. I'll be curious to see if Wheeling Island runs it here. No, they elect the pass.
Incomplete. Fourth down.
That gives Annapolis more time on the clock. They're going to go for a long field goal, which this could kind of make it a moot point.
It's good.
Now it's a very, very uphill climb. 10 points, no timeouts, 1:48 left on the clock. You would need a touchdown and an onside kick here. Or at the very
Touchback.
least, you would need a field goal and an onside kick. Either way, it looks like the Godfathers are going to walk away with the championship.
Incomplete.
And as
Second
they
down.
should. They were the best team in the league by far. They did have a mid-season hiccup of a couple games. One of them was actually pretty close from what I remember. I'll stop talking because this is getting crazy here. Look at this. Oh, and getting out of
First
bounds
down.
before he gets
Out of
tackled.
bounds.
They're making a game out of this, folks.
It's caught.
Unbelievable.
Touchdown!
With no timeouts left, the Lightning Bolts are going to pull it within 3.
It's good!
And it hinges on this onside attempt, which they have to take. There is absolutely no way they kick this to the Godfathers. They have to onside this, and they're going to attempt to, and they kick it right to them. There it is.
Second down.
Victory formation. As I was saying before, that last bit of drama, the Godfathers probably deserve to win this game anyway because they had the best record in the league. They were the most dominant team. Annapolis with a very valiant effort and an incredible matchup. Wow. It's been a couple great months of action to see all of this. And I very much look forward to see how these teams do next season. Again, we'll be adding 2 more teams. So alongside our other teams, you know, we have the Stink Bugs, the Mullets, the Aggressive Dog Walkers, the Pesky Pelicans. There's a couple others in there. 10 teams for next season, which will begin probably next week. A fantastic ending to a fantastic season for the Godfathers. And I want to congratulate Coach Storm. And I also want to congratulate Coach Luke for making it all the way here and everyone else who participated. We'll see you again here in a few days, most likely, on the channel. Thank you to the great one and only Phil Bliss for being here and in the comments with us. It's always good to have a celebrity in attendance. It's like having Taylor Swift at a Chiefs game. You get Phil Bliss at a Wheeling Island Godfathers game, even if it's at a neutral location. You know that's going to bring unlimited television and online exposure. So we do appreciate that. And we'll see you all next time for League of Nothing. Farewell.